Unredacted FBI memo contradicts Christopher Wray's claim that only a single field office targeted traditional Catholics. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with a new video, and today it is time that we talk about government corruption and the shenanigans that is currently happening at the FBI. Because everyone, we now have definitive proof that Director Christopher Wray lied under oath about the shenanigans the FBI has done against Catholics. That is right. We now have proof he lied under oath that the FBI is not actually doing widespread targeting of Catholics. They were claiming only a single field office was targeting Catholics. That turns out to be complete and total bull. You know, I don't usually talk about this, but I'm personally Catholic. So this kind of hits home to me a bit more than, say, other groups. Because I am personally Catholic. And I'm disgusted that the FBI of this country would go after Catholics for merely practicing their beliefs. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $1 a month, you can join Real American. This is the best way to support the daily content that we all know and love. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright, everybody. Well, let's get into it. Again, I don't usually discuss this because, in my opinion, some of it's like overstated and whatnot, but this entire situation at the FBI, it's just, how much deeper does this go? So if you don't know, a few years ago, we had proof that the FBI was going after Catholics as domestic terrorists, and it turns out that it was much more widespread than a single field office. Multiple FBI field offices were involved in drafting of a memo targeting Catholics as a potential domestic terrorist. A newly unredacted document obtained by House Republicans reveal that the discovery contradicts testimony from FBI Director Christopher Wray, who previously claimed under oath only one field office was involved. That is right. This wasn't just, a single rogue field office. We have proof it was multiple. Do you see why I'm pretty mad about this? Can you imagine me being a Catholic thinking, I am considered a domestic terrorist, according to the FBI. What's going to happen? At 3 a.m. they're going to knock down my door from merely being a Catholic? This is what I'm saying, people. It never stops just at Trump or the MAGA Republicans. And at some point, when will these people on Twitter wake up and realize, no, they're not just going after Trump. They're going after Catholics now. One of the largest groups in the country. This new information suggests that the FBI's use of its law enforcement capabilities to intrude on Americans' First Amendment rights is more widespread than initially suspected, House Republicans wrote in a letter sent to Wray on Wednesday. Earlier this year, a leaked FBI memo dated January 23rd revealed the agency's Richmond, Virginia field office was tasked with investigating the alleged threat of white supremacy among Catholics who attend Latin Mass. As the Federalist Evita Duffy Alonso previously reported, the memo said that the Bureau may potentially mitigate the supposed threat of radical traditionalist Catholics with tripwire and source development, which means further infiltration into Catholic communities using various kinds of informants. Jesus! Ironically, I know, I said that. But you can't be serious right now. Do you see why nobody trusts the FBI anymore? Do you see why government trust is at like 1%? The only people that trust the government are Democrats. That's it. Nobody believes them because they're doing crap like this. During his July 12th testimony before the House Judiciary Committee, Wray claimed the January memo was a single product by a single field office. According to a newly unredacted version of the document obtained by the House Republicans, however, that statement doesn't appear to be true. After months of the FBI stonewalling Republicans' oversight efforts, the new version of the memo given to the Judiciary Committee on July 25th purportedly shows the agency's Portland and Los Angeles field offices were involved in or contributed to the creation of the FBI's assessment of traditional Catholics as potential domestic terrorists. It is freaking time the FBI gets defunded. Or, at this point, just throw them out. What purpose do they serve? You gotta make something different because you cannot have a government agency going after one of the largest religious groups in this country because they what did the Catholics do? What? There's tens of millions of Catholics, not just white people, Hispanics, Asian. It doesn't freaking matter though. Why are they going after Catholics or any religious group? This isn't like, a 5-person cult where they're planning a terrorist attack. This is an organized religion that hundreds of millions of people across the world worship or they adhere to. Do you see why I'm mad? How many Catholics have been basically spied on the past couple of years? I want to know that now. And does this extend to other Christian groups? Do you see why I'm mad? Because now I'm freaking worried I'm going to get knocked on the door by the government saying, you are a domestic terrorist for being a Catholic. The document cited reporting from an FBI Portland licensed contact with indirect access who informed that a deceased, racially or ethnically motivated violent extremist RMVE subject who had sought out a mainline Roman Catholic community and then gravitated to the Society of St. Pio X. The memo reads, in addition, the document noted how an FBI undercover employee with direct access reported on a subject who attended the SSPX affiliated church in California for over a year prior to his relocation. Why are they spying on Catholics? For what purpose? The document furthermore stated the FBI's LA field office initiated an investigation on the RMVE subject, and that the FBI Richmond office coordinated with FBI Portland in preparing the assessment. In their Wednesday letter to Wray, House Republicans questioned why the FBI repeatedly redacted such information in previous versions of the memo provided to the Judiciary Committee, and furthermore, invited Wray to amend his testimony to fully explain the nature and scope of the FBI's assessment of traditional Catholics as potential domestic terrorists. The Judiciary Committee is additionally requesting the FBI to turn over all communications between the agencies, Richmond, Portland, and LA's bureaus related to the January memo by August 23rd. The fact that the Republicans are giving him a chance to amend his testimony? No! He lied under oath. You don't just forget, there were other, other bureaus that were actually involved in this. You don't just forget that. And they purposely hid that information. This isn't like a mistake where it was in the documents and, he had a blunder or whatever. They were hiding it. They knew this was more widespread. Just, can somebody be held accountable? Somebody. I don't know what to say. We are at a point where if you're a Catholic, you are considered a domestic terrorist, or possible. It never ends. They're going to go after every single person that is merely religious. It doesn't matter. It doesn't freaking matter if, there's one bad Catholic out of 100 million. That doesn't excuse you for knocking down people's doors at 3 a.m. I'm a bit sorry that I'm a bit more, emotional than usual, but it does hit home where you're Catholic. Now you gotta worry, is the government listening on us? Is the government, one of us? It's like an Among Us joke. It's not even funny. It's sickening. They have no right to do this. Can somebody just please be held accountable? And I'm hoping the House Republicans just do something to fund the FBI. Something has to happen. You cannot allow them to spy on tens of millions of Americans for essentially being Catholic. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.